I'm really happy. I'm really thankful to God to be here because it's been a really marvelous story from the beginning of Omnilife and my own story in this company. I'm here because Irma Ruiz, my wife, she's really amazing. All the time she's dreaming, she's visualizing, she's asking God for more things and more tools to help more people. And that's the reason we're here. Because some months ago, she listened, hey, there is a possibility to open Nigeria. And she started thinking, we'll find somebody to start Nigeria. In this moment, we're living in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Why? Because some years before, she thought we have to go to Brazil. So, in my home, I said, yes, I go with you. Oh, yeah? Yes. 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 Okay. At the beginning of this dream come true for me, I studied civil engineering because when I was adolescent, I listened, and they don't talk to me. Somebody at the school says a person has to study to be formed, to be prepared, and to have a chance to be somebody in life. And I made my own words that works. And I studied. I had a place. I've been had a place always from the child to the university. Always I got 10. 10 is the best qualification here too. I always took 11. No, 10, only 10. But always from child to the end of my career. I won all the scholarships, all the recognition, the awards as a student, and I knew that I was really hardworking. I studied hard, and I made my homework and everything. And when I finished the school, I was ready to do a PhD degree in the States, but in that moment, one Mexican president was leaving his charge to another president. In that moment, Mexico got crazy. Normally got crazy every president changes, like this year. Okay. So all the scholarships were canceled, and I said, it doesn't matter. I'm the best civil engineer in Mexico, and I was, but nobody knew. So nobody paid me that way. Then I started working one company, a little time later another company, until I believe I got the best opportunity. A huge company with professional development at my hand, with a good salary, a lot of employee benefits as employee, a lot. I think that I'm happy. My life is solved. So, some few years after, the Mexican crisis started growing, generating a inflation problem, and it was 150% per year, and my salary was increased only 10%, 15%. So that huge salary becomes small to pay my basic expenses. So I started having a lot of financial problems. Resume, I got broken. Yes. With no money even to buy food for myself or for my family. And I started looking, without leaving my job, I started looking at other chances, other opportunities. I formed a company. Some years I could survive, but the contracts stopped. So I got really broken. Not only financially,
but mentally and emotionally. So it was really, really hard times for me. But I was invited. I did some business before Omnilife. In that company, a lady friend of myself invited me to know Omnilife. They told me all that they thought could happen. And I was really, really afraid that it doesn't work for me. So I started doing the first. I was from as a civil engineer, so I had a very straight way of thinking. What I have to solve, and I thought some ways to solve it. What I had to do, how can I solve it? That was my way of thinking at the beginning. And they told me, you use the products and talk to people. And do you know somebody who wants to lose weight? I knew a friend. 160 kilos, but she was overweighted, but oversized.
Extra large.
Because a lot of his body was fat over fat. She was really, really huge. I told to her the same way that I was invited. Listen, I was invited this way. You're honest, you're intelligent, you're hardworking, you're determined. You have a lot of qualities and abilities and conditions. And I said, this lady knows me well. But without that, you don't have money to buy food. And I was really depressed with that. He said, don't worry, with all that qualities you got, in this Omnilife company, you can build a 10,000 monthly income. Would you like to know the project? I said, yes. And in a paper, she showed me how to do this business in a paper, 5 minutes. What do you think? I said, I tried, but I failed. I really with a lot of effort. And I remember from my friend, I asked her the same thing. Would you like, with all the qualities you have, would you like to become
Slim?
Would you like to win $10,000 a month in 3 months working? Says no. Okay. Would you like to get slimmer? No. And we were friends from childhood. So I tell her, hey, but you're really fat, Elena. You're offending me. The result, she bought 2 bottles of product just to help me to get some money to buy food. She didn't buy the products in order to try to lose weight herself. She didn't know that the help he gave me, it was huge. Her help was tremendous for me. Because in that moment, I asked her to pay in advance. She, after an argument with her, she paid. And in that moment, I made numbers. $10 profit. I turned back 50. Thank God, I got money to eat today. Can you help me a little bit more? I asked God, please, you already gave me the chance to get money to buy food for today and for tomorrow. Can you help me a little bit more? And I asked God, can you send me one more little fat lady tomorrow? And one more little fat lady after tomorrow, and after tomorrow, and after tomorrow. Listen, I realized that God loves me really, really very much. Over 60% of the world population is overweight. So, God, thank you. First day, $10. My friend, I started making follow-up of her. Every single day I called her. Every 2 days I went to her house. And after 1 week, my friend was really, really happy. And smiled like this. Antonio, look at me, I lost 2 kilos already, 2 kilos already. I can tell you, I couldn't see 2 kilos lost. She was huge, but she was happy. She was very happy. Why? Because she was sleeping better, she was eating better. She was eating with no trauma. With no trauma in his brain, in her heart. She was happy. She asked for more product. I said, thank God. One more food for tomorrow. But 5 minutes later, she asked me for more product. She told me one thing. Hey, wait a little bit. She went out to her house. I didn't know what was happening, but after 5 minutes, she came with some of her friends, women friends. Can you imagine how her friends were? Same thing. So, listen, those ladies didn't ask nothing. They only said, what is using Elena to lose weight? This, I want this. That's all. And do you have anything else for my husband that is really tired, stressed? Do you have something for my child? Do you have something for my mother? In that day, I take orders for over 20 products. I went crazy. I really went crazy. I lost my mind. 100%. Really, I got crazy as you can't imagine. 24 hours a day, I was talking about Omnilife. When I was asleep 4 or 6 hours a day, I was thinking about Omnilife. I was sleeping, dreaming how to do faster and better this divulgation, this promotion. So, first day, I got $10. First month, I started doing this meeting like this, like I didn't know how to do it properly, but I started trying to do it. And I was still learning how to do it. But it's simple. If you tell the truth, you don't have any way to fail. If you only say the truth, always the results will come. So, first day, $10. My first check, online check, for dividends of my group, where my first check was $10 or something like that. Third month, $10,000. 6th month, $20,000. In the 6th month, I was announced as a first diamond in the history of Omnilife. There are some curious things happening that day, but I was. From now on, our business has been growing for one situation. We have helped millions of people. Room behind her because she's really accelerated, and I have to learn a lot of things to be beside her at the same frequency, at the same rhythm. And last year, with her income and my income together, we bought a plane. And we paid cash. We paid that plane cash. Imagine, listen to this. Imagine what will happen to you. 27 years ago, I didn't have money to buy food. And last year, we bought a plane, a beautiful jet, paid cash. So exactly the same situation is for you. And I used to say this to end my testimony this morning. Who would you like to be? Younger? First, ladies. I know you're really happy, but listen. First, ladies, who would you like to be? Younger, slimmer, more beautiful, richer, and happy? I ask women. And men, women, once more. Younger, slimmer, more beautiful, richer, and happy. Who would you like to be? Men. Who would you like to be? Younger, slimmer,
Yes.
handsome, even like me, and richer, happy. Listen, I'm not kidding. That's the minimum that you can get in this company. You only need from these three things. No, honesty is the best, but in the attitude, you need to be focused in what you decide, in what you want. Work really hard. But in this moment, we can share with you how to work more intelligent than harder, and a little bit of time. It could be 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, depending on you, the intensity of working you put in this company. But I'll tell you one more thing, and that's all. Listen, this Omnilife opportunity will change the life of millions of Nigerians. If you participate, with you. If you don't participate, without you. Anyway, it will happen. You decide if you want to be part of this. And now I will call Irma Ruiz, thank God, my wife. She will tell you her story, but listen. It's a fact. From many years ago, thank God she got registered in my team. She's my third level in the online structure. But many years ago, I used to say the best Omnilife distributor, according with my thinking, is here. In that time, I'm sure she's been the best Omnilife distributor. In that time, in those days, her check was not the biggest. But now, her check is between sometimes the second, sometimes the third, but always between the 4 biggest checks in the Omnilife world. So, thank God, thank you. And it's really important for us to say that all of this that is happening here, and it's starting for Nigeria, it's thank God, thank Jorge Vergara, Maricruz Ataray, and all the persons that have been involved in this company, growing. Sometimes one person tells me, I don't know how to say to be grateful with you because you bring with this opportunity and change my life. I reflect about that and I thought, you have one simple way to be grateful. To God, to Omnilife, to Jorge Vergara, Maricruz, everybody. The best way I found to say thank everybody is sharing this opportunity with as many people as I can. From this day until God says, come with me. Okay, thank you. According with us, this Nigeria project was only a project, but she started asking in Brazil, who do you know Nigerians? Who do you know Nigerians? Anybody. But one day, a Brazilian gentleman that was working with us, Claudio Barrios, says, hey, I found one Nigerian at the bank and brought to the office. And our story in Nigeria started with Mr. Basil.
Good afternoon, everybody. Nigerians. I accepted that and I started forming my group, our group, who are here, people of all classes of life, that can come and give one or two testimonies. In fact, before then, I've stayed without my family for years. So God said, now is the time to reward you. Then we started this project, and today, surprisingly and happily, they are here with me to make this dream a reality. So let us take it to the next level from our great country to the whole of Africa. I'm here ready to do my best. I'll be with the company, and in fact, I can sleep thinking and talking about the company the rest of my life. So let's hear her testimony, because I know everybody would like to hear about her, how she started and everything. Then we can take it up. From there, my group have formed and is growing widely. Other groups are invited because there's a lot of people in this country and in Africa. So let us hear from her, then we can take it to the next level. Thank you so much.
Okay, in this online project that started with Irma Ruiz asking for Brazil, for Nigerians in Brazil, and God sends Brazil to us, and we would like to say thank you everybody here. Some of you have helped a lot, Mary Jane, and everybody in this group. I don't know the names of everybody, but thank you here. And you'll be rewarded for the waiting. Some of you have been waiting a long period of time, 1 year, 1.5 years, and so on. But you'll receive the reward, and precious reward. Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's ask.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Irma Ruiz. Yes. Colóquense el traductor. Hay mucha gente asistiendo de todo México. A nivel internacional está mucha gente asistiendo. Tengo personas también de Brasil, de todo Brasil asistiendo también. Sejam todos bem-vindos. Todo el continente de Omnilife de México y de toda Latinoamérica, sean bienvenidos. Qué bueno que están en este momento histórico. Es un momento histórico. Wow. Un momento histórico. Y quiero compartir a cada uno de ustedes.
¿No está funcionando?
Yo comencé en Omnilife por querer cuidar mi salud, por buscar una oportunidad no solamente de mejorar mi salud, sino ayudar a mi familia. Mi padre y mi madre estaban pasando por un problema de salud fuerte, mi mamá con problemas de osteoporosis, mi padre con problemas de presión alta, y yo con muchas ganas de sentirme mejor. Cuando tomé los productos y conseguí ver que solamente en 15 días me sentía completamente diferente, con más energía, mucha vitalidad, y que mi mamá comenzó a sentirse 100% bien después de muchos años, que mi papá normalizó su presión alta, me di cuenta que también podía ayudar a muchísima más gente que necesitaba de tener salud. Nunca en mi vida había vendido nada, pero esta empresa funciona diferente, porque la gente comenzó a pedirme los productos y yo comencé a compartir esta oportunidad con todas las personas, invitando a todo el mundo, en todas partes, y con esa voluntad de querer ayudar a las personas, comencé a vender mucho producto. Y un día, asistiendo a una junta de oportunidad, escuché por primera vez que yo tenía la oportunidad de tomar el control total de mi futuro a través de Omnilife. Decidí entrar con todo. Decidí dejar de hacer muchas cosas para enfocarme 100% a Omnilife. En poco tiempo gané un bono, un premio de $12,500. A la siguiente quincena gané otro premio de más de $10,000. Y fueron 4 premios consecutivos. Y gracias a esos premios, recibí una invitación de Jorge Vergara, el dueño de la empresa, papá de Amaury Vergara, que el día de hoy yo quiero pedir un aplauso muy fuerte para él. Por favor. Muy fuerte. Con todo el corazón. Oh my God. Yes. I love you, George Vergara. Y mi marido sabe, yo viajé con Jorge Vergara en su avión y visité muchos países junto con él. Nunca había viajado en un avión. Nunca había salido de México. Y escuché testimonios impresionantes en Colombia, en Costa Rica, en Argentina, en muchos países de Sudamérica. Y cuando volvíamos para México, él anunció la apertura de Omnilife en Perú. Sé que muchas personas de Perú están asistiendo en este momento. Gracias por confiar. A través de haber tomado la decisión de ir a Perú, llegué allá sin conocer a nadie. Y hoy son miles de personas las que han cambiado su vida. Conseguí que gente en Perú, con poco conocimiento, algunos sin saber leer y escribir, tuvieran ganancias de 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 dólares mensuales. Tengo gente de mi organización que solamente de Perú tienen ganancias de más de 150,000 dólares mensuales. Pero lo que más me emociona es recordar las miles de personas que conocí con asma y hoy ya no tienen, que han mejorado mucho. Tantas personas con cáncer que conocí y hoy están con una salud muy restablecida. Y entendí que Omnilife es una oportunidad para poder cumplir también mi misión de vida y tener ese propósito claro. Cuando yo volví a México ya era diamante. Me casé, gracias a Dios, con otro diamante, Antonio Ramírez. Y en casa tenemos 2 cheques. Y después de ahí tuvimos la decisión de ir para Chile. Cuando estábamos en Chile anunciaron la apertura de Brasil. Hoy en Brasil tenemos más de 100,000 personas que están cambiando su vida. Y cuando anunciaron la posibilidad de abrir Nigeria, me conecté muy fuerte con mi misión de vida. La puerta para el continente africano es Nigeria, sin duda. Y vamos a poderle cambiar la vida a millones de personas. El dinero en Omnilife es una consecuencia. El dinero en Omnilife es una consecuencia de ayudar a las personas a cambiar su vida. Y quiero solo para finalizar, a Mauri, porque yo creo que ya lo dijiste todo. Agradezco a Dios enormemente la vida de la familia Vergara, tu padre, sus hijos tan inspiradores, todo lo que están haciendo, porque sé que estás con un inicio enorme de muchos años más, todo lo que, el deseo que tienes en tu corazón, y creo que personas como nosotros, el mundo lo necesita mucho. Y sé que Omnilife, mi sueño es conseguir que Omnilife transforme la vida de millones y millones de personas en el mundo. Mi compromiso individual, cambiarle la vida mínimo a más de 10 millones de personas. Quiero que Dios me permita vivir hasta cumplir esa misión de vida. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Vamos a hacer que mucha gente que tiene problemas de salud esté 100% nutrido en África. Vamos a ayudar a que mucha gente que tiene hambre pueda tener abundancia en su vida. Mucha gente que nunca ha viajado puede estar en Israel en este 2019, porque ustedes lo merecen, merecen también abundancia, merecen salud. Y quiero pedir a Mauri que venga aquí con nosotros, por favor, para finalizar. Ven aquí a Mauri. Gracias. Thank you very much. Y quiero que por favor todos se queden en pie. Todos en pie. Y quiero que piensen y visualicen los próximos años de su vida ahora a través de Omnilife, con salud, gente que cuida de gente. Y que no paren. Que a partir de hoy salgan de aquí invitando a toda la gente que quieran ayudar a transformar su vida con Omnilife. Falta muy poco tiempo para abrir Omnilife. Unos cuantos días del inicio del resto de la historia de su vida. Y quiero entonces preguntarles, ¿cómo le darían a Dios un aplauso a Omnilife, a Mauri, a Jorge Vergara por esta oportunidad, por todo lo que viene? ¿Cómo daría un aplauso por esta oportunidad? ¡Más fuerte! ¡Más fuerte! ¡Un aplauso!
My own is not working.
Thank you, Irma, Antonio. Thank you, everyone. We come to the end of our event. To us, it's very exciting. I want to close the event telling you what's going to happen with Omnilife in Nigeria. I'm sure everybody is very excited. You can sit down if you want. Thank you. Or you can be standing up if you have energy. It's okay. You can be standing up. So, like you saw, our campaign was. Our Omnilife campaign for Nigeria is I choose. I hope you choose too today. You choose this opportunity. You choose abundance. You choose health. You choose financial health. You choose emotional health. To us, it's very important that you choose. We didn't come here to give you. We come here to offer you an opportunity, but you have to choose it. So it's very important for us to understand the next dates and how are we going to start in Nigeria. So the phase 1 is going to begin the 21st of January. We're going to have nutritional, so the kids, I think we have a video of the kids, they're going to put it. And the kids, it's everything you need to start. So this is the kit. This is what we give you when you enter Omnilife. Inside it comes with the product. It comes with the magazine of Omnilife, which is very important, the magazine. It comes with the contract for you and who's signing. It comes with the BioCross. We talked about the BioCross for energy. And it comes with the magazine. This is my sister. You don't know her name is Kenya, actually. It's Kenya Vergara.
People say that we are.
Well, we can put the video in a second. Give me 1 second. And this is a very important tool for distributors in Omnilife, because here you can find everything you need to know about the company. You have the testimonies, all the information, the business bundle, the list, everything you need to know, the phone numbers, WhatsApp numbers. You can find my WhatsApp number here, my father's WhatsApp number also. You can write us any question that you have. You can also, we have a call center, you can call, of course. We're gonna have it on January ready for you all in Nigeria. And this is a very important magazine. A lot of people who you meet, they're gonna want to know what Omnilife is. and you can show them this magazine, they can read it, and they can find that it's everything that you're telling them is real, because you can see pictures. And I'm sure in the next magazine, a lot of people are going to be in this magazine telling your stories. So this is the other kit, which is the Say To kit. This is a cosmetic kit, it's a beautiful bag. And for women and for men, maybe men also like this bag, who knows? And it comes with everything you need to start in Say To. It comes with the magazine, with Say To products, and obviously with the contract. And remember this is coming for sure in January. Maybe we will have it sooner, we will see. We're working very hard to have it as fast as possible. I know everyone wants this right now. Yeah. I know that. Actually, this event, we were going to do it in January, but we couldn't wait. We said we have to go to Nigeria now. It doesn't matter that we don't have the product, we have to go and tell them about Omnilife, and then we'll figure it out how to get the kids to Nigeria. But right now, for sure, on January, everything is going to be here, and we're going to try very, very hard to have it before. That's my promise, and we're going to try to have it before. Everybody in Mexico is working very hard. But this in January, you're gonna have it, okay? Okay? So, hold on. That's it. So the phase 2, in January we have to have the kits and 2 products, okay? 2 products. Es el BioCross, ¿verdad? BioCross y Estar Bien. So in January we're gonna have the BioCross, the energy product, of course, and the Star Bien, which is the general nutrition product, a lot of vitamins, okay? With those 2 products, you're gonna start very good. You don't need more. To start, remember, Omnilife started with 1 product, or actually with 0 products. So with 2 products, you're gonna start, and you're gonna start very good. So phase 2, which is March, in March, we're gonna open our first distribution center here in Lagos, okay? In March. So it's an Omnilife store with, here in Lagos. We're looking for a place. It's going to be a very strategic place, so it's very close to everyone, very easy to get. So remember this, in March, we're going to open the first Omnilife store here in Lagos, okay? Then, this is how we're gonna start, la compra, Diego? Okay, so for today, you can today sign a compromise letter, your intentions to be in Omnilife. You saw the table outside, we have our staff that you can talk to, and that's how you're gonna compromise. So we know in January, you're gonna already have your kit ready for you, especially for you, with this compromise letter, okay? So when the products come in January, if you sign this compromise letter, you're already gonna have your own kit for you, okay? So we know, so you're gonna be sure that you're gonna receive it in January with no problem. So it's very important, if you want to join Omnilife today, that before you go and sign this compromise letter. See? One very important thing, whoever invited you, that's the person you're gonna sign with, okay? You're gonna put, this person invited me. That's very important because that's the person you're gonna work with, your sponsor. That's how we call him, sponsor, the person who invited you. If Jose Manuel Ramos invited you through internet, or I was talking to someone just now outside, someone from Peru invited him to this event, that's the person who's going to sponsor you, who's going to teach you how to do the business with Omnilife. Okay? We agree with that? And we have an email. Can we put the email? So, if you're interested in this compromise letter, or you invite someone else tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, you can write to this email, infonigeria@omnilife.com, and you can put, I'm interested in Omnilife, I want to sign to Omnilife, and that's also a letter that we will have ready for January, okay? Very easy. Two ways to join Omnilife right now. One is outside with the compromise letter, or one is writing an email to that email address with your name and with anything you need, name, address, everything your email or your phone number, and that's how you can join right now to Omnilife. For January, we will have all your information so you can start, okay? And one important thing, you see the bottles and the product around you. When this event is over, you can try it and you can test the product, okay, that we brought for you, so you can try it and test them. And I hope you enjoy it. Cheers. Okay. Okay, so after this event, we're gonna have another event for the people that you invited and they didn't arrive at this time. At 3:30, we're gonna have another event. So you can stay for that event as well, or if you're inviting someone to come, you can call them and say you have to come, and then they can come. We're gonna have another event just like the one we had, okay? We're trying to do as much as we can right here that we're in Nigeria. So to end, I have a last video that I want to put you, if you can watch it while you test the product. But most of all, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much.
One second, people. The video. This Friday, Irma and myself will do a training at the Continente Hotel for the kids. It's a small room. It's a small meeting room, so keep in contact with Brazil, with the leaders you got, so we can schedule for you this Friday.
We live in a world designed to kill your dreams.
Ghana, whatever you want, by your own.
At least if you give somebody who just go,
It is not a question of a region or of a country.
then just I just came from left after somebody here. I just came here after somebody. No, I can't give some. There's a key. No, please, there's a queue. Yes, sir, there's a queue. I can't give it. They won't give her without. Go reach my shop in
Just now, you know how many I've taken for you?
Just this one. Okay, we have somebody.
Okay.
You know them, right? So which one is Sanchez Escobar or something? His name?
That's that short man. Were you here?
Yes.
The one that spoke.
The second one. Second one that spoke.
Look around. Who got you? Who's got you?
take this candle.
It's not good.
Chiamo maka ada obera tata. Mo ya ada obera tata. Ya tata, so obera tata.
No, all go school.
Oh, okay.
She's schooling in Ghana.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is what the other sponsors.
And I'm going to do this.
Viene de José Manuel.
Shift on.